No, then I mean it's just so simple. Like at what age? What does it mean when somebody goes through puberty? It means that they're becoming a man or a woman. They reach the flower of their age. So I mean that's when technically that person is eligible to get married. So it's so hard to understand about that.
We ain't out here telling you to go marry no 12-year-old girl right now. First of all, you're not in your kingdom, man. So if you go do that, then you're a jackass. But we only teach them what the scriptures are saying. Once a woman reaches her puberty, once she starts menstruating, she's old enough to have children. Even Esau, the elite of Esau know that, man. Because what they do when their boys turn 12 years old, they consider them men, and they start teaching them their philosophies and doctrines to set them up how they run their society. Like the Rothschilds, man, the Bushes, all them people, they follow after them, man. As soon as their children turn 12, man, that's when they start teaching them. So what's so hard to understand about that? But our people, they just bust out their kids. They hear something like that, like, oh my God, he just went off. He said to go marry a 12-year-old girl. No, we're not telling you to do that. We're just telling you at that age, that's when they're able to be married.
Yeah, because according to the scripture, when a man has sex with a woman, that's basically his possession, his property. When the scriptures, when you read in the scriptures, back in the ancient world, a woman was basically underneath her man. There was nothing like it still is nothing. You know what I'm saying? But in this society, they want to make everything equal because they know that the Most High didn't give the woman. He only gave the woman a certain amount of understanding and all that. So that's why when you read in Genesis 3:16, it said that the man is basically over the woman because the man was supposed to guide the woman in the right way. So that's why the things in the scriptures were set up the way that they were set up.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3:16. It says, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Yeah, because basically a woman, she got her period and all that, the labor pains as a result of her basically, doing what she did. And, Genesis, when you read about her basically, the apple and the serpent and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because the Most High gave a man to follow after him. That's how the Adamites just went off and all that because you're not supposed to follow after a woman. The Most High didn't create a man to follow a woman. He created a woman to follow after a man. The woman is supposed to be the helpmeet to the man. So the woman is supposed to serve the man like this.
Yeah, first of all, the word woman means female servant. But if I can add real quick, bro. Like that's why the woman, she has all them labor pains when she gets pregnant. And she's going into labor and all that, she's screaming and hollering and all that, man. Because she went off too. You know what I'm saying? But now if you look at like the animals and all that, when say a dog or something gets pregnant, and they have multiple babies, man. They have litter. They have a whole litter, man. You don't see them getting depot shots and all that, man. You don't see them screaming and hollering. All right, but going on. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3:16. It says, unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
Yeah, it says that her desire shall be to the husband. And basically desire is like what somebody, their ambition is like what they want to do. And that's what I'm saying. Their desire, according to the scriptures, a woman's desire is supposed to be to her husband, not trying to be like these women on TV and putting her career first and all this. Her desire is supposed to be to her husband, helping, serving her husband, no matter, whatever it is her husband wants her to do, that's what she's supposed to be doing.
That's right.
It's not about her. Just like how our desire is supposed to be fearing the Most High, serving Him, keeping His commandments. It's not supposed to be whatever we want to do, our own, pleasure, entertainment, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Word fear in Hebrew, the word fear is the word Yerah, which basically means to honor, to respect, reverence, honor, respect, that type of thing. So that's why, that's the mentality that we're supposed to have towards the Most High. It's not, somebody that really fears the Most High. We know, like for me, like when I was in the world, I'm just like, all right, damn. Since I have this knowledge, I know the truth. I know the prophecies that's gonna happen. The Most High can do this to me, so this is why I'm supposed to, redeem the times, like the scriptures say. But just knowing who I am, what my responsibility is, and all that stuff. That's why it's like. That's why it behooves me to try and come back to the Most High and keep His commandments out of fear, out of respect of the Most High. The majority of our people, they don't have fear of the Most High. Our women don't have fear of the Most High, man. It's all about them. They don't see a big picture of what's gonna happen. They just think in short term and all this. Like when you look at our women and shit, for the most part, I mean, it's like I've been making, I don't even tell her like she like Lot's wife. Yeah, matter of fact, I told her one time like, yeah, like Lot's wife. Like, okay, you worried about I be telling you all the time. You see my conversation and all this. We're living in the last days. You see all this. I sit home, I watch the alternative media sites and all this. They talk about wars and rumors of wars, but yet our people is talking about their concern is about getting a house so that their dog can have a yard and all this shit. And, all this stuff that's isn't really gonna matter like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're supposed to, if you could do better, but you're not supposed to make that your main like goal and all that stuff. Like when it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just shoot for that. You know what I'm saying? But we know that times is gonna get worse. It's always keeping in the back of my mind. That the fact that war is gonna break out. It's gonna come a time when like the scriptures say in Ecclesiastes, the grinders shall cease. When you look out the window, it's gonna be just darkness. So it's nothing to really look forward to.
Matter of fact, yeah, like the brother said, like Lot's wife, man. Why she get turned up pillar of salt, man? Why? Because she wanted to turn back. That's not having fear of the Lord. Even after her husband told her, man, this is the direction. This is what I'm telling you to do, and this is what you're supposed to do. All right. And that's why, like, you gonna have women now, man. They gonna get left behind, man, burnt up. Why? Because they want to turn back.
Yeah, I mean, we're not living in the days for you to be like, catering to your woman and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Like 70s, 60s.
Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, if you're truly a man of the Lord and you believe, you're gonna do what you gotta do. And I mean, you really shouldn't be getting, messed up and all depressed over your women. You know what I'm saying? Women like come and go. Like the majority of these women, they're not really ours. Like just like what I was saying earlier, when a woman has sex with a man, that's her husband. And like think about all the men, that these women have sex with and all this shit. It's like, your woman, you kind of gotta in your mind, like, block all that shit out. You're like, damn, man, this same position or whatever I'm doing to this woman, some other dude, who knows what she did or whatever, they don't even want to think about that shit. So you kind of got to go, with the spirit when you hang with these women, because, a lot of these women, we could have got some type of disease or died or something. That's what these women were. The Most High basically protecting us and stuff.
Right, and then the woman ain't going to tell you she got something. She'll hide that shit. Why? Because she said if she really likes you.
Yeah, women, they might like flip it on you like from the inside.
That's what my kids' mom used to always do that shit, man. She used to always do that shit. Then all of a sudden, she was this time to go. Like I told her, man, let's go down to this place, man, one time. Let's go to this clinic and see what's up. Testing. She was with it. Like, yeah, come on, let's go. That was her out. Because, she was out there doing some bullshit that she ain't had no business doing. These women are nothing but a bunch of whores, man, and sluts. That's why the main focus shouldn't even be on it, man. Like, they might sleep with somebody, man, keep them pushing. Leave them alone, man.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if your woman knows, what you're into and all this stuff like that, like, they hung themselves for them to, just like you were saying about like Lot's wife. She knew that, Lot was a man of the Lord and all this stuff. And why would you, in Sodom's like wicked as hell, you see, all the signs and wonders and all this shit that the Most High's doing. Why you going to look back? Why you going to look back? You know, like we have all these examples of these things that happened in the past. So it's the same thing. We always talk about in Ecclesiastes where it says there's nothing new under the sun. So the same shit that happened in the past is going to happen. Again, we're living in those times.
Even if that's why me personally, I don't really like teaching these women nothing. Because it's going in one ear and out the other. Just like even with a lot of these dudes, man. But we supposed to come out on the highways and byways and teach the men.
Whether they hear, whether they
That's right. Because the woman, it's not given to her anyway, so she's not going to get it. And like I said, she's going to listen, and then 2 seconds later, she's going right back doing what she was doing. Even these so-called women that so-called call themselves in the truth, man, they're some of the worst ones, man. I remember brothers was like, yeah, they talking like, yeah, shalom, brother, shalom. And then the next thing you know, they back in the world, in the club, man. Fucking with all these dudes, man.
Yeah, because you may have a woman that says, she's in the truth and all this, but then wait until she breaks up with you, she's gonna be believing whatever next thing she gets. She could be like Muslim and shit, she'll be fucking saying, salam alaikum and making salat and shit.
Matter of fact, there's a lot of examples of that. But now getting back, check this out. This is Sirach, chapter 40, verse 26. It says, riches and strength lift up the heart, but the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is above them both. There is no want in the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and it needeth not to seek help. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 40. Matter of fact, this is concerning what the brother said earlier, man. What the brother said earlier about what the brother said earlier about the fear of the Lord. These little dumbasses. I hope the car. All right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 40, verse 26. It says, riches and strength lift up the heart, but the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is above them both. There is no want in the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and it needeth not to seek help.
Yeah, because all the material things and the strength in your hand and all that, at the end of the day, it can't save you. Fear of the Lord is what the Most High gives his men, and at the end of the day, that's one of the things that's gonna basically, save you. You gotta have fear of the Lord to want to keep his commandments and have faith. That's like the scripture says in Proverbs, the fear of the Lord is the beginning. That's square one.
Like you talking about the women, man, they want riches. These guys want riches and all that. They don't fear the Lord, man. That when the fear, like the brother broke down, means with respect. But if you respect somebody, you're gonna obey him. You're gonna want to listen to him.
Yeah, not to stay on this topic, but the majority of the women and shit, you'll have so-called Israelite, women that know that they're supposed to cover their heads to show that they have a man over them and wear skirts and all this shit. But our women don't want to do that shit. You gotta put a gun to their head basically to make them do that shit. Why wouldn't you? I don't know. It don't make any sense. Why would you want to realize it's simple? It's all you have to do. It's it's simple what we have to do. Fear the Most High, keep his commandments, go out and teach. That's your life. Our people, our people, Israel, a lot of Israelite men, they don't want to do that.
That's right. Like it says, just goes back to fear, man. These people don't fear the Lord, Why would they listen, man? They don't fear. First of all, these women they don't even fear their man. These women don't have respect for their own man. So what they do, man, they want to go out, like I said, being whores and all that, man. Want to rule over men and all that. Which that is completely against the what's the name, man? That's completely against the scripture. See, and that's yeah, now I mean, like when dudes, man, Guys like that, now he knows him. Well, he said he knows the name of the Lord, but it's like it's Saturday night. Is y'all here teaching everybody, man?
Looking at YouTube
Matter of
video.
fact, it's Sister Wisdom.
And somebody that shit happen to somebody arm.
All right, now we get on these women a little bit. You know, we're gonna talk about the curses of them too, man.
So it's 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 29. It says, "But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none."
That's right, man. So the time is short that remaining, man. So it says they that have wives act like they had none, man. That's what a woman gonna do, man. She gonna hold you back, nag you want most of your time, wanna sit up under you all day. You know, trying to take your focus off your how about Shimmy outside, man. You know? It's like the brother said, they talking crazy, don't want to wrap their hair up, man. Who needs that type of aggravation right now when you try to push this truth? Knowing that the time is short. You know?
Yeah, like, women, first of all, like, even the scriptures say, like, even like women that, go to church and all this shit, it's like simple shit, like Titus, like how the women are not supposed to have embroidered hair. Embroidered basically means like style and all that stuff. Yet they'll fucking break their neck every day or whatever to fucking manage their hair and all that shit like that. Like, it's just vain. When they could just, do the basics or whatever and just put something over your head and cover your head. Like, what's so hard about that?
Matter of fact, yo, it's like, not to cut you off. But yo, when the brother said about the embroidered hair, our women is so damn off there, get their hair all did and everything, man. Have all the curlers in their hair and want to sleep with their neck like this and shit.
Yeah, like on Friday.
Yeah, cut. Yeah, it's like this, keep nodding off so their hair don't get all messed up, man. They care about their hair more than they care about they care about their man, all right? You know? They totally go against the scriptures. Like they walk around all revealing. When the clothes that these women wear now is the clothes they should be wearing in the house for their man. You know? But do you think they care about that? Then when a man say something to them, they got the nerve to try to come at them and say something to them. Like, what you looking at? Who you talking to? But you out here dressed like a damn whore, man. You know? And of course we're men, so we're going to look and we're going to speak on what we see. You know?
Right. You get mad as hell, but you right. I decided to try out my second hair.
He didn't say I'm right, but he not gonna sit here and agree with everything we're talking about. Man. And then, matter of fact, I remember years ago, they used to have that picnic, the Greek. Women walking around, all provocative, getting hit up.
Yeah, like I remember this my sister's best friend or whatever. She went to the Greek, and a lot of times like in Philly, people probably familiar. Like the Greek picnic, in one, a lot of folks would say picnic. It's when you saw pick a nigga and lynch and all that shit.
It was picking bitches.
Yeah, but basically, it's for the Greek college fraternities, but yet, niggas and shit will just come there just to, it's almost like it's the fucking Mardi Gras or something. And my sister's friend, I guess some girl was there, but she shouldn't have been there in the first place. And my sister's friend, I guess, would call herself trying to stand up for her. Next thing she knows, she gets hit over the head with one of them, the clubs that you lock your steering wheel up with. Yeah, somebody fucking gave her a concussion. She wakes up, she's all like bloody and shit on the ground.
Right,
got stitches and shit like that.
Might probably pop it too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, them women used to just talking about showing everything. Man. Then you got dudes running around all junk, but that makes a lot of sense. While it was the Greek festival, the Greek picnic, because they had the spirit there,
Orgies and
cut.
all kinds of
So that makes sense, man. That's the spirit that was on that day, man.